So, youch. The upwards pull seems to vanish, replaced with a force in an attempt to slam the skeleton down onto the stone below. Yes, make him hurt. Lies on the ground, facing upward. Facing upwards. Maybe that's where Tormus was. Hey, server, I'm gonna die, buddy. I'm totally gonna die now. Notices the fifth servant approach Tormus. Left out a terrible cry as its figure slams to the ground, bone snapping and flesh tearing as it was killed instantly upon impact. Okay. Sharp grunt leaning on the nearby pillar once more. Tormus's, okay, let's see here. Legs are broken and is fading in and out of consciousness. Hobbles across towards the other tower, pulls forth yet more water, this time leaving it as liquid. My legs are broken. That's about it. This is his staff, glancing towards the final servant. He's coming at me. Okay, so that one's dead. That's the one that was over there is dead. Approaches Tormus, only a handful of steps away from the injured elf. He raises his dagger, prepared to attack. Surrounding him in a quasi-bubble. I don't know what a quasi-bubble is, but I like it. I like it. I'm in a quasi-bubble. The bubble turns red with Tormus's... Come on now. Blood. The freezing Tormus is an icy tomb. Never mind. Appears from Cerberus' staff. It flies toward the final servant with a loud crack. Tormus seems to have fully regained, fully recovered from the shock of the fall and lets out a cry of pain. Rah! That hurt, man! It hurt! I don't like him there. His blade hits it, cracking the ice slightly as it falls out of his hand. Watches the blade fall and slide into the shadow of the tower. I want to get that blade. Is hit with the bolt, his left shoulder taking the impact as the skin sizzles and burns. The figure flies into the air, landing and tumbling on the grass a few feet away. He slumps backwards against the crossbow post from the sheer exhaustion of doing so much so quickly. Understandable, understandable. I'm in a bubble of ice. I'm pretty happy about that, just being in a bubble of ice. Irons his teeth together as he falls back, now sitting on the bridge. The bolt disappears. Hey, Drakar servant, how's it going? Is rapidly losing blood as he does his best to put pressure on the arrow wound. Crying out as he does. Crying out as he do. Panda Commander, how's it going? The final servant writhes and twists in the grass, some smoke rising from its shoulder as it appears to be incapacitated. The High Elf's got a Drakkar servant to study. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Gallens glances down at the servant. And raise the gates! I'm still in a bubble of ice. We take it. Cross looked down towards Tormus. Strides across the bridge, still sweating somewhat. Face is twisted. Oh, he just ignores me. Thanks, Panda. Is twisted in pain. Trying to face is twisted in pain. Using the ice to... No, I'm just twisted in pain. That's all it is. Tormus's face is twisted in pain. Poor Tormus. This hurts, guys. I hope they realize there's another Drakkar servant just like wandering around Anthos now. Perhaps it broke an arm. Since it is, perhaps we ought simply put it out of its misery. Callens! Am I still in a bubble of ice? Oh, a water bottle. Cool. Am I in a bubble of ice still? Not. I'm in a bubble of ice still? Nah, that would have faded the instant he lost focus on it. Ah. Alright. Thank you. Thank you, Gallens. Okay, so... lays on the ground, focusing on his breathing with an arrow. Is wild looking. It forces him to pull any weapon scattered on the ground beside him away from him. On the ground, focusing on his breathing with an arrow in his right shoulder and 2 broken legs. Is the dagger he drew still in the shadows over here then? Alright, cool. To help him with Tormus, winces again and moves to send the law, glancing with scorn at the creature. Rolls onto his side, grimacing and pain. In. Rolls on my side. This way. I move this way. Just before he is lifted, he grabs the dagger from beside the tower. Perhaps break its arms off entirely or simply tied up. Just sit on it. Slowly places his arm under Tormus's right armpit in an attempt to lift him up and to stop any weight going on his legs. Adjusts his blade, moving closer to the servant. Alright, and this guy is skilled in water evocation, Ev R. Heron. Okay. So he grabs the dagger from beside the tower. That was an unnecessary comma. Stride into the city, breathing heavily from the fatigue. Pushing elf, batting out weakly with its good arm, it snarls, not seeming to be strong enough to move. As he is walking, he places the dagger under his robes, trying to hide it. Being carried, my bad. I'm not walking, being carried. Bony, rotting arm is slashed into. The bone, refracting slightly, it cries out in pain, shifting and rolling on the grass. I really want one of the, like, a special dagger thingy. Please? I am in the High Elven City, but not actually a High Elf. I'm pretty proud of that. So, sup. I'm not sure where. Oh, I'm like spread out between the two. Oh gosh. This hurts. You have cake on diamond blocks? Ever been here? Nope. Nope. Where to? His narrow looking up the inn. The inn. His eyes narrow looking up the inn. We must take him to the inn. So he looks to the stairs. Oh, goody. Yay. Prepares himself for the ascent of the stairs. Very well. Oh, goody. Blocky the Block. Fun name. Fun name. No, it's to Seth. Help him with the body? Nah. Alright, be back soon, guys.